Hey, this is Matt from Discovering His Way, and I'm doing a review on two of the top of the line weed eaters from Stihl. This right here is the FS 130. It is the 4-stroke. It hasn't been proven, but a lot of landscapers love it. Raw power. And this is my favorite. It's the FS 250. It is the 2-stroke, one of the last remaining 2-strokes. I tell you what, these are clearing machines. They can get it on, get it done. There is raw power. They can handle any, listen to this, they can handle any job. And if you put a blade on the bottom of them, they can handle any tree. That's how powerful they are. Now, I want to tell you the difference about these two, just from my comparison using these, okay? This is the 4-stroke. This has 2 speeds, high and even higher. So if you're planning on getting the FS 130, okay, and using it around your flower bed or going down a sidewalk, this is the wrong unit. Because of this, it is just raw power, and it doesn't seem there's a lot of tapering. Now, what I mean by that is, let me show you. When I'm using this unit, I want to be able to taper off when I'm going around things that are delicate, okay? When I don't need raw power, when I'm not chopping down the Everglades, and I want to slow it down, and you guys know what I'm talking about. But this doesn't have that capacity, okay? It just seems like even I have to almost let all the gas off for it to lower the RPMs and lower that torque, because that's the 4-stroke for the house, for the home use, okay? I would suggest going with the FS90 because of the engine size being a little bit smaller, but still being the 4-stroke. You can taper it off around those delicate areas in your yard. This FS 130, here's what it was. It was meant to go to war. It's you against the Everglades. It's you against what's behind me, okay? And so that is the 4-stroke. Now listen, with the 2-stroke, this is the FS 250. It has more power than the FS 130, but because it's a 2-stroke, I can taper this off. I can have it just going that slow, so I can go along those beds and stuff, the things that need to be handled. And so this is one of my favorites. It has more horsepower than that, but this can slow it and go around. Now, if you've ever been weeding a ditch or rocks, okay, sometimes you have to slow it up. You can't be going full bore 100 miles an hour like you're in your Mustang on a drag strip. This can slow it down, but just as quick as it can slow it down, you can pull the trigger and it's a rocket shooting out into outer space. I love it. I'm gonna start them and show you what I mean. You hear? Listen to this, you hear that? I can slow it down. I hope you can hear me. I can slow it down. But listen to this. This thing has raw power, but I love the fact it is the 2-stroke, okay? I put 110 line on this, and it can handle anything. I put a blade on this. I can clear the small trees with it, and I've even chopped down big trees with it, just taking my time. It's a straight shaft. It's powerful. It has the filter here, the gas tank. I love it, so I can see through it a little bit and see when I'm running out of gas. I can go hours on there. There's your carburetor. I'm going to do a close-up of this and show you against the 130 the differences. It will really help you out. But let me show you this. This is the 130. This is the 4-stroke. There's no tapering off. There's more torque to the 4-stroke. It's hot out here, folks. I'm telling you, it is hot. Listen, there's just more torque to this engine, okay? The 250 runs faster. This has more raw torque, more torque at the head. And so you can go through things. But again, if you're gonna be a homeowner and you're gonna be buying one of these, go with the 90 or the FS 70 that has that 27.2 cc engine. That's perfect, okay? I'm gonna do a close-up, show you some things, and then I'm gonna take this 250 to the nasty stuff behind me and show you what it can do. Hey, let's talk a little bit about these units. This is the FS 250, 13% more torque and horsepower than this bad boy. This 250 has a 40.2 cc engine and a braking horsepower of 215. That is the raw power before it goes down the shaft. That has 2.15 BPH, which is awesome, okay? This is 13 pounds, 13.2 pounds. This is the 2-stroke. Big difference, because here's the thing. The EPA came out with all of these laws and everybody was in love with the 2-stroke because of its ability to just cut down down anything, to go high and to go low, and that's what this unit can do. Now the 130, it's not a bad unit, okay? It has a 36.3 cc engine, a braking horsepower of 1.9. Okay, that's not bad. Again, the BPH is the raw horsepower here before it goes down the shaft to the head. Now this one, okay, the FS130 has 33% more power than the FS110. This unit is the same right here. This unit is the same as the FS310 with the anti-vibration system, which weighs 16 pounds. And you know, that's the handlebar version of this unit, which is $400 and $500 more. It is such a ripoff. They put a bunch of plastic on it so it doesn't vibrate, okay? And that's the FS310. So if you're looking at an FS310, you're so much better getting the handlebar version of this unit, okay? I just shoot straight with you. This is my favorite and this is my second favorite, just because I can taper this. Both of them have just enormous amounts of power, and as far as power goes, I can't really notice the difference in power. I do notice though, I can take this one all the way down again and hit those sensitive areas in a yard. So if I'm doing a huge field, clearing a lot, but then my neighbor, an elderly woman, says, "Matt, will you help me and go around my tulips?" I can do it with this unit. I wouldn't dare do it with this unit. She would think I hate her because everything would be cleared, okay? Both of them have straight shafts. Both have that IntelliCarb compensating carburetor, which adjusts the fuel-air ratio if the filter is clogged. So if you're out there all day long and you're just getting it on, listen, and you clog your air filter, it's going to adjust so you're not having any downtime. You're not losing anything. Your filter is here. It's an easy snap off. This one right here, I tell you what, just one little screw comes out and you pop a new filter in. I like this tank more because I can see through it easier, but you can see through this one a little bit, okay? Both of them have easy access points for their spark plugs, so you can change that. And I tell you what, these are just tremendous units. Everything is application. Listen very carefully. When you're looking at these units, the 2-stroke versus the 4-stroke, any of the line, what are you going to be using it for? A lot of men are He-Man, they're Paul Bunyans. They want the biggest and the baddest. The biggest and the baddest is not what you want around your house, okay? I would go with a 90 or an FS70 around the house if I wasn't doing anything but yard work. But I tell you what, if I'm going to be doing an embankment or something like this, either of these units, even the 90 or the 110 or the 130, they're good units. But again, FS250, in my opinion, is the best one they've ever made. Girl talk. Let's see what this FS250 can do, and then I'm going to put the 130 behind it and show you the strength of both of these units. I don't want anyone ever in doubt that this unit or the FS130 can't get it on, get it done, clear, whatever. I tell you what, you can go anywhere with this and just clear it down. Always wear glasses. Learn my lesson. Oh yeah, baby, let's get it on. That's insane, isn't it? It's insane, the power! There's your trophy right here, baby. Take that home to mama. I love it. I love the FS250. Raw power, but enough to go around the house. Okay? Sometimes I get tired of listening to people. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, show me the money. Here, you'll need to put your tray tables up and put your seatbelts on. Oh, this thing has so much raw power, it's crazy! I tell you what, I love this. Look at that. That's a reward for you after you're thinking about getting one. You might want to consider the FS130 or the 250. 2-stroke versus a 4-stroke. In my opinion, the 2-stroke wins hands down. This is Matt from Discovering His Way.